So liquid loans in particular, it gives us users, again, the pedestrian view of this is, okay, you can go use it to take loans. Okay, maybe I want to, go chase yield over here, do whatever else with the loans. But how does that help, instead of just the user, how does that help PulseChain? Like, what is liquid loans existing and having, the most, I think it's like the biggest stable coin. I'll pull up the chart in a second when Axis posted it. Biggest stable coin on PulseChain now. And how does it help? Like, what does that mean? Like, why is that important? Like, what if it had $1 million compared to $23 million of stablecoins made? What is the difference?
Well, the difference is liquidity, right? What can you do with that money? People are taking these loans and doing something with them. And I'd imagine a lot of people are using them for LP because the incentivization that liquid loans had in the front end, you compare your Pulse with your USDL, provide LP, and then you can get incentivized to get more loan token. So that one move alone brought a lot of value to the system as far as TVL and the whole chain. Now, if you think about when that incentivization period ends, what are people going to do with their USDL? Are they going to buy something else, or are they going to put it somewhere else in, say, another liquidity pool which pays a pretty good yield, right? And that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to make money on their money if they're smart, and that's where you extracted value from your asset. Now you want to make more money in your value. Again, how do you do that? You got to find places like providing LP in various protocols to do so. And there's also farms and stuff that are available. You could maybe some incentivized farms. But one of the biggest benefits that would probably help PulseChain would if some of the whales would take their USDL, bridges over to Ethereum, and pair it with Ethereum, or pair it with another stablecoin over there. So that would then link and bond liquidity from Ethereum side to PulseChain side via the USDL stablecoin. Which that's something big players could do, though.
We saw some. Weren't they pairing? Somebody bridged a bunch of wrap Pulse over to Ethereum to pair it with. I don't know what they paired it with, but they were doing that in order to make that sort of pairing and connection. And what is that? I don't know. I look around though, and I think, okay, we're kind of isolated, but is that on purpose? Like, do we want to be paired with a bunch of other stuff on other chains that we think are going to go up, or is it better that we're in air? What if they go down, but we have a bull run? Like, what is it? What makes the most sense there?
Well, I mean, you really need your assets paired across all other chains. Think about Ethereum. Where's it paired at? All of the chains, right? Where's USDC paired with? All across all the chains. DAI across all the chains. That's what you want. We want USDL paired across all the chains. So it brings value back to PulseChain in the end, right? So people could take the USDL, come to PulseChain, and redeem $400 worth of Pulse anytime they want to. You see, so that value that's exchanged through all the chains, the liquidity is bonded, so you have a tremendous amount of value that you can draw from, just like USDC and DAI and Tether and all these others, the same thing. So we have to do that ultimately if we want to really bring value. Because right now, without new money, the only other way to do it is bring new money in from somewhere, either through Coast with fiat on ramps, or you're going to have to bridge it in across the bridge from another chain. So how are you going to bring value?
That's a good thing to bring up too. So what three ways bringing value in? You want to go over them just for people again?
Yeah, I mean, you can bring in like direct fiat value through Coast from your bank account. That's one way to bring in value to the chain, and then do what you want with the tokens once you get here. Then you can bridge it in through like Ethereum and stuff. That's one way to do it directly over. Or you can bring value, your tokens from PulseChain, and put them on other chains and pair them up. You'll be earning fees the whole time, and then ultimately that money is then liquidity bonded back to PulseChain, increasing our overall valuation in the markets.
Gotcha. So how much of those three things have been happening? Which ones have been the most successful so far? I mean, the bridge has got like, I think 70 million.
The bridge is the first, obviously. It's the only way to get value in. The second would be probably Coast, because they have a couple $1 million they brought in. I can't remember, maybe $8-10 million have been brought in of fiat to Coast stablecoin. And then the others just starting to happen, with the Pulse and with the USDL. And more people who do that, more value we can then be bonded to. It'll be better for the entire chain.